Now, I'm recording now. I'm sitting here with a 1968 Olympian, Thomas Hill. Thomas, could you let folks know what events you participated in that great year of 1968?
Well, Kevin. I'm a 72.
I'm sorry,
That's all right.
you know what? I'm in Mel's house, and everything is all 68.
It's 68. No, that's
but
the focus.
Yeah,
Um,
that's right, because this is 50-year anniversary.
yeah,
Exactly.
and I'm a 72 Olympian, and the question. It's an interesting question, a good question.
Yeah, what made you want to have the desire of becoming an Olympian?
It really started with wanting to get a good education and wanting to be somebody. That's how it started. I was not a standout high school athlete. There were a lot of guys in the city of New Orleans who were a whole lot better than me.
So you're from New Orleans?
I'm from New Orleans.
Okay.
And I got this opportunity. Coaches were looking for some of my teammates. My teammates signed with other institutions, and so coaches decided to take a chance on me. I was a high jumper and a long jumper in high school.
Wow.
And so my desire was always to get a college education. And so coach offered me a scholarship if I would be willing to try the hurdles.
Oh, really?
And I thought to myself, man, I'd be a shot putter if you wanted me to be, because what I really wanted to do was get the education.
Go to college.
So when I got to school, the coach began to talk to me. He told me that my freshman year that he knew that I would be the conference champion in the hurdle.
He told you that.
He told me that.
So the diamond in the rough.
And I thought he was crazy.
Uh-huh.
And so I humored him because he had the scholarship. Well, that started it. The end of the year, I was the conference champion in the hurdle.
And that's something?
I won the hurdles 4 years in a row in the conference. And I had no idea what I was capable of doing. And so as the times began to drop, my first hurdle race was 15.2 in college.
15.2.
15.2.
Wow.
By the end of the year, I dropped it to 14.2. The start of the next year, I dropped it to 13.6. The following year, I went to 13.2. It was crazy.
Wait. So within 2 years, or 3 years?
3 years.
You went from 15.2
to 13.2. It was the existing world record at the time. And
so you tied the world record.
I tied the world record. And one thing led to another. And so I started looking at different challengers. And because I wasn't really that knowledgeable about what limits were,
the sky was what it was.
13.2 said, hey, your next challenge is be an Olympian.
Wow.
And so I thought, okay, sounds good to me. And so it started. And I saw Willie Davenport win the 68 games as a sophomore I was a sophomore in college, and I watched him on TV, and I had run 14.2 at that time. And secretly in my head, I thought, that's what I want to do.
And that's something?
Yeah. And I didn't tell anybody, but then
the seed was planted.
Seed was planted.
At that point.
And so wanting to be the best, I think, Kevin, is the best way I can describe it. Anything you touch, if you are a real competitor, you're aspiring to be the best at whatever it is.
In that field. What did you medal in 72?
I did. I got a bronze medal.
Awesome.
But here's the interesting thing. I got an education. I got a bachelor's degree. But then I'm thinking, if you're gonna be the best, get a PhD. So I got a PhD. I mean, it was that kind of
mentality.
Yeah, and so that's what led to me wanting the desire to be an Olympian.
Wow, that's incredible. I really appreciate you sharing this time with me. This is the first time I've ever interviewed you. We've had this discussion a few times in the past.
Yeah, we've talked.
Yeah, we've talked, but this is the first time I actually asked you the simple question I had asked myself.
Why?
Why did you ever want to become an Olympian? And it kind of segued to you became, a doctor.
Want to be the best.
Want to be the best. And that's
it.
Okay, there you have it. Brother Tom Hill, bronze medalist, 1972 Olympic Games that were in Munich, Germany. And also, can I call you Dr. Hill?
You call me whatever. We are friends.
New Orleans finest. Thank you very much.
All right, man.